Let's explain p-value. To explain p-value, I would like to use this weather.com weather data. So this is the forecast today for Mankato, Minnesota, and we're going to go look at the hourly forecast. So if you look at these values, says 51 degree Fahrenheit, it feels like 47. And then the precipitation is 5%. So meaning that there is a 5% chance of rain. So that chance or that probability is called observed probability. So the weather.com, they run some mathematical model behind the scene, and then they try to predict or try to provide a probability or chance of rain for next hour, and they also provide lots of other information, as you know. But using this chance of rain, chance of precipitation as an example, so all these values you see, 5%, 50%, 25%, they're all observed probability. So at 9 o'clock in the morning Friday today, the chance of rain is about 50%. So that is called the observed probability. Now, another term you heard about is called the level of significance. So p-value, what you have seen is basically the observed. Let's put it away. The observed probability. Now, another term you typically hear is called the level of significance. So this typically indicates this is used the alpha Greek letter. This indicates what's the minimum probability for which we say something will not happen. So what is the cutoff point for which something will not happen? For example, let me go back to that weather.com data again. So you can see 5% chance of rain, 50% chance of rain. So when we say in real life, most of the time our decision is whether mostly yes or no, whether I'm gonna carry an umbrella or not, whether I should carry a rain suit or not, whether I should invest in a stock or not, whether I should take this class or not. So mostly all decision yes or no, even though you get a probability value. So in the end, based on these probability values, we have to decide that whether something will happen or not, between yes or no, just the two options. So what is the minimum probability that we say something will not happen? Now, in general, in statistics and also in many other fields in statistics, they use 5% as the cutoff value. So we typically say that if the probability is 5% or less, then that will not happen. For example, this rain situation, so if the probability is 5% or less, there will be no rain, nothing will happen. So that summarizes the discussion on p-value, which is the observed probability, and the level of significance is the cutoff point. So this is basically our cutoff point. So then you compare p-value and level of significance to say whether something will happen or not. In the next video, I'll explain the 4 steps hypothesis testing.